I've done a few self-imposed challenges across the fighting games I play before, but I very rarely pick up a new one altogether. Recently though, I've gotten interested in Virtua Fighter 5 Revo for no particular reason, other than the series' music is cool, and the gameplay looks different from everything I've played before. And what better time to pick up a game than like 2 days before this tournament in Sydney, Australia's monthly FGC get-together, called York Street Battles. I picked Akira because he definitely has the most aura out of everybody in the cast. Like, look at this stuff. And despite hearing that he was an advanced character, I still picked him because I don't think it would really benefit me to pick an easy character this close to the tournament. I was also told that character tiers don't matter nearly as much in this game compared to other games, and the game is more player-to-player interaction.
So it is more directly RPS situations, but there's a lot of like nuance to them if you want to go down that road. Okay. So it's like, that's what I mean. It's like, it depends on how hard of a read you want to make.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean. It's like, the better you are at reads, like, if you're way better than your opponent at reads, then it's like, you can just make the hard reads all day and kill them.
Oh, yeah.
But then, once your opponent gets way better, you might want to make softer reads and then like play like more subtle options and still make reads, but sort of hedge your bets here and there.
Now, I'm not first time ever looked at the game new, since I've done a few minutes of tiny play and practice here and there, but you know, that's still baby level, and I've never won a single game or match before. So I thought, in my infinite wisdom 2 days before the event, I'm pretty good at other fighting games, right? Surely, if I grind enough, I'll win this whole thing. So I set out to do that with help from the resident Akira player Chris. He taught the basic rules of VF, where every time you block, you go into a guessing game.
So you know how in all those anime games and Marvel, if you block something, it's like, oh, now I gotta eat a whole freaking block string into air dash, fireball, left, right, call the assist, all sorts of garbage.
Yeah.
So, but in VF, most of the time when you block something, like 99% of the time, you're plus. You're just straight plus.
And both you and your opponent's turns come and go by extremely quickly.
The only like 2 plus on blocks moves he has, well, he has 3. So he has like stand jab, and that's universally +2 on block.
And how would you get around the stand jab pressure?
So you can crouch under it. So if you jab, and you can crouch jab.
And those aren't plus?
These are not plus on block. They will be plus on hit. But like the whole point of like the crouch jab is to deal with highs.
Okay.
This is minus on block.
Oh, okay.
But so one thing you can do if you just want to do jab, jab, jab over and over, is like you can hit guard during like your string starter, and that'll clear your buffer. I
learnt the evade in this game is more of a parry, and the evade animation is just cosmetic. Which way? Which one's the evade?
Just raw up or down.
That?
Yep, just tap. Yeah.
Oh, so, tap. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like when you get a failed evade. That's like an evade where like your opponent hasn't done a move, so you don't evade.
Oh, okay.
However, do 3p into evade. Yep. Yeah. So you hear that sound? That means you're successful evade. Yeah, the whoosh and Akira going Hoot! No matter what. Even if you're like, okay, so like, yeah. So now, after you 3p me, evade up.
Okay, but you do have to do against like the right direction of move though.
Yes, that's correct.
And how do you like know to do that? How do you know to go up or down?
So that's just matchup knowledge.
Yeah.
Because
so you think like, oh, in this situation they're gonna do like the move that you go up against.
Yeah, that'll just come down to reads and matchup knowledge.
Okay. Here we're talking about various attacks. Oh yeah, like because I've seen like, you know, the move list. It has a trillion moves. I don't know which ones are good and which ones are bad.
Yes. Luckily, Akira has one of the smallest move lists in the game.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a lot of good moves. There's a lot of moves in VF and a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you can't go like, whatever, just learn the top 10 good moves and use those because they're all good.
Oh, okay. Just learn 3 moves: 666p, 426p plus grab, and 64p plus G.
Okay, so he's slightly trolling. Mega Man is meant to troll.
Yeah.
But if you're just starting out, I would not recommend 666p because it's really good. It is really good, but it's tough to input.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
so
I mean, no, I'm not using stick, so it's pretty easy for me. I just use.
What are you using?
Just keyboard.
Keyboard. Okay. Cool. Even if you're just using keyboard,
Yeah.
it's like tough to input in the sense that you have to input like it slowly. Like,
oh, really?
You don't have to input it like slowly, like duh duh duh. I mean, like, it just naturally takes time.
This game is so fast-paced that until you're good enough, it's just too hard to anticipate and use his best moves due to the time it takes to input them. So he taught me a reliable backup. What would be the alternative that you're thinking of?
Yeah, so it'll depend on the situation, but for most of the time, I would recommend doing 6kp.
6kp. So...
Yes.
Oh, both of them at the same time? That?
Yeah, 6k and p. 6k as your first input, so there's this knee. And if you want to like, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, 6kp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't, you don't hold it. You have to tap it at the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
And this 6kp will end up being my main counter-hit combo starter. In what situation do you do all this stuff in?
So for this one, this is like your main, like, you have a decent amount of advantage and you want to counter hit them for big damage.
Okay.
Because 666p does the same thing, but it's just harder to input.
Yeah.
One common like situation you'll be in, someone might be mashing crouch jab on you.
Yeah.
So that is a good situation to use 6kp. So like block the first one and then.
So it is
6K.
so it's minus because it's not
Yes.
the 5p. So okay.
Yes. Yep. So.
Yeah, I can see how pressing 666p is would.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah, it's.
Yeah. You got to react. There you go.
All right, I see.
So that was a proper frame trap.
But yeah, it took like I don't know. You got to process these things so quickly.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, and imagine trying to do 666p on reaction.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So it's like you're already finding it difficult to like do the 6kp.
Oh, nice. Getting used to the buffer system was pretty disorientating, but I eventually learned his B&B combo, because I'm so dumb.
Actually, let's just simplify it. Let's just do the easy one.
Okay.
Just because there's so many strings, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just do 6kp into 5p into k plus gp.
I was having trouble until I got enlightened with this information. You can't do it too slow either.
Yeah. So the thing is that there's a very generous buffer in VF, so you don't really have to mash anything.
Oh yeah, I pressed it pretty early there.
Yeah, there's like a 12 frame buffer.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. So if you just feel out that 12 frame buffer, you'll be good. Let's just keep it simple. Yep.
Nice. And
Yep, so that'll be good for now.
so that's the easy kind of negative punish combo.
Yes.
Alright. Here's where I found out more about how to keep my turn.
You could do that. You could do 5p and the 2p, try it out. So that does work.
Yeah.
However, there's another option, which is your 3p. Yes.
Okay.
So that's your fastest mid.
Yeah.
So Akira also has a better mid with 6xp.
Yeah.
That's like his signature move. And it is better, but like it's only better in terms of like it's 1 frame faster, which is only really useful at like higher levels in like more niche situations.
Okay, it's just easier to do this.
it's easier to do that. So like if they're crouch guarding, the 3 people hit them.
Oh really?
But if they're crouch guarding, the 2 people won't hit them. So that's another reason why it's good.
Then how do you beat this? It's broken.
You stand guard.
Because then it's minus?
Yes.
Finally, I asked about why there were so many different throws, and it turns out it's a whole mix-up game in and of itself.
Yeah, so it's 4-6.
What's the reason to do forward, backwards, and neutral throws?
So, few reasons. 1, damage.
Oh yeah.
So his 4-6 throw. Yep. So his 4-6 throw does the most damage. So that was his 6-4 throw.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that one does the most damage.
Yeah.
And the neutral throw does the least damage.
But it's just easy to do.
So it's easy to do. So do you know how throw taking works in this game?
Not really. You have to just like time it at the same time.
So not exactly. You can actually buffer your throw techs in this game. Like you can hold it. So I'm just gonna hold guard and then punch.
Okay.
Try throw me.
Oh yeah.
I'm just holding it. But because I was holding neutral, your forward throw worked.
Yeah. Alright. And back throw, that also works.
Yes. So there's a 3-way throw mix-up.
So you can just hold it all the time plus a direction, and that decides which one you'll take.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Like for me, it's brainless. For me, guarding in this game means doing guard and then punch.
Okay.
And then I'm just holding it, and then when I decide to attack, I just let go of it and just do stuff.
Do you piano it? So guard punch so you don't accidentally get this?
Yes.
Okay. Just to see some cool stuff, I asked what his most complex stuff was. Should I mash K?
Yes. So that is my
Could you have kept
with
going?
Nah, that was the full thing, and that does like half health, straight
Oh,
half health. So there's going to be a wall behind us.
Okay.
So let's. So you put your back to the wall.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
You're kind of not like exactly at the wall. It's a bit diagonal. Oh.
Yep. That's the source.
60%.
That's the wall source.
And I also tried to do a funny move myself.
Yeah, that's off his counter hit, just frame knee.
Oh, okay. What's
That's
that?
That's his sweat lord knee.
Dash?
So no. So the way that you input his just frame knee is that it's a notoriously difficult input that's been around forever. So you have to input kick and guard on the same frame.
Which would it be? Kick and guard.
Kicking guard on the same frame, and you let go of guard after one frame.
Would it work if I just press them both for one frame?
No.
Wait, what?
Correct. So you need to you need to press them both, keep holding kick, and let go of guard after one frame.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around this.
It's difficult. You have to like sit there and grind it, and like I'd be surprised if you.
I feel like in my mind, I'm like, surely I'm only pressing guard for a frame, you know?
Yeah. If you're on keyboard,
tapping.
you did it! Holy shit, you just did it!
Nice.
With all this combined knowledge, I did a few games and obviously got destroyed by him, but it was still fun to play Akira now. 2 days later, it was the day of truth, the monthly York Street battle, to see if I could put together all of my new skills. I started my first match playing against Maid Man, one of the big dogs of this area. There were apparently some better players who didn't come, so unfortunately I didn't get to see how their skills were compared to these guys. As you can see, I wasn't exactly aware of the various unique mechanics the other characters had, but I was trying to get the game plan down. The second game, I proved my epic Tekken movement skills, and then just get ring-outed because I backdashed to the border like an idiot. By the third game, I think you can tell I'm not built for this. but I'm still happy that I didn't just get perfected all the time. This loss sent me to the losers bracket, where I then faced Chaos A, another fairly new player. The first game along, because I didn't know the character matchup yet again, I was unsure why my stuff kept getting countered and kind of just died for it, as the safe pressure I was used to doing with the 5Ps was directly parried by his AoE. The second game, I got it into my dumb head that I should probably throw preemptively against the character that keeps doing melee attack counters.
Yep, 2P, again another one, elbow. Nice! Okay, he knows how to play the game. He's baiting out the stance now. Yep.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to push my advantage enough and still lost. This would end up being my final game if I lost all three, so I tried to play different again and just duck a lot to whiff punishes buttons instead of jabbing for pressure. I'm sure this wouldn't work against a super experienced player, but it did the job for now.
Alright, Boxhead is playing Fatal Fury. Oh, Ricky with the comeback. I'm not sure what the score is, to be honest. I think I missed the situation. So this is looking like it's 2-0, I think. And then now Ricky is coming back in game 3. Is that right, guys? Yeah, still 2-0, but Ricky coming back for game 3. Yeah, nice elbow. Whoa, big counter hit. Oh, look at the combo. Baby's first combo, yes! That was sick. 2-1, guys.
I did it. I took my first ever game in Virtua Fighter history, and surely this means I can carry it out to a win.
Yep. Oh, jeez. Not optimized, but still not too bad. Down attack. No, not there. Yep. Try 2P. Not 2P in a row. All right. Spacing, spacing, spacing. Oh, nice! That was sick. Yeah. That was sick. That was sick.
I took the first point, but unfortunately it was all down from there, trying to fish for grabs but getting constantly counter hit until Akira's dead body slid off the wall fence. That was the end of my run there. So, did I prove that with 2 days of experience you can completely sweep a bracket full of people who have been playing for years? No, definitely not. However, I am still super happy, because I know that without that basic training session with Chris, I 100% would not have taken any games at all, which means I can keep improving. And this also means even in 1 or 2 days, you too can improve at fighting games. So if you want, feel free to join me on this endless journey to share your stories and achievements. Next time you see me, I will 100% be the best Virtua Fighter player in this country though. Mark my words. Hehehe.